North Memphis, Bay Area, laid back hardcore music.
Welcome to the goddamn channel. You got your boy Red, and I got a Memphis legend, OG Memphis vet, Mr. Whoop That Trick himself, Kapone. Kapeezy.
Oh boy. Yeah, man. What's up with you, man? It's all good, baby. Boy, I appreciate the love. You hear me?
Man, I sure appreciate you jumping in here, man. That's love on your end and my end. I appreciate it, bro.
Dig that, man. Thank you for reaching out, so man. Good, glad to be here. You hear me?
Definitely, man. Before we jump in it, man, I got a real quick story, babe. True story. Listen to this real quick. So I'm riding down Hex Cross, right? Listen to the radio, man. And I hear something bumping in a motherfucker. It's kind of pimpish, you know, kind of bluesy, got a little gangsterism sprinkled on it, babe. I don't know. I think it was called Box Me In, man. Help me out, babe.
Hey. Yes, sir. That's the new jump, man. That's my new single, man. And man, the love has been real strong, man. It's by being a mixture of everything you said. I loved it personally, but I didn't know how people were gonna react to it. But I've been getting great responses, so it's all good.
Yeah. It's good, man. I love it, man. That's how I end up getting in touch with you, because I heard it on the radio, and I think I reached out to you. You know how we got reached out or whatever, man. So yeah. It's bumping, man. Let me ask you this. Can we rewind things a little bit, man, and go back in the day so the people can kind of know a few things about you?
For sure.
All right, let's go to the foundation, man. Your catalog is extensive, and I noticed that you had albums like Street Knowledge, Sinister Funk, The Resurrection. We can go on all day, right? So,
yes, sir.
What was it like recording an album like that in the 90s, like Street Knowledge, and how well did it do?
Man, honestly, the first tape I ever put out was called Lyrical Drive-By. It was like a 3-song EP. It wasn't an EP. It was more like a maxi single that they called it. So that was the first that I recorded, and then Street Knowledge came after that. But recording music in the 90s, the difference, of course, now you can do everything yourself. So in the 90s, it just cost more, to be honest with you. Studio time cost more. You had to buy tapes or reels or small tapes. You had to have those type of things to record on, and you had to buy your own. You didn't have unlimited tracks, or you didn't have like a lot of tracks to work with. Sometimes the lowest amount was a 4-track. Then you lucky if you get a 16-track. You know what I'm saying? So
you ain't lying.
You ain't lucky to get a 16-track. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it just honestly it costs more. You didn't really have no time to be playing around because you were on the clock. So the way the way a lot of people record now, they go in and kind of freestyle it, just feel the vibe and just kind of line for line, and freestyle it that way. If you did that in the 90s, man, you're going to be out of so much money just trying to record one song.
You sure know what to say, bro. I swear to God.
So that's a difference. You had to have, you couldn't just you need to come in there prepared, basically. That's what it was like recording in the 90s. And Street Knowledge actually went, it made it high as, I forget, it was on the Jet magazine top 20 top albums in the country. So it made it on that, and that was a big deal. And I can't remember what number it was. I think it was in the top 10 though. So Street Knowledge, it blew up out in Memphis and past Memphis. So yeah, it was and then I just personally love recording anyway. So going in the studio just fun to me. It's like going to the club to me.
Yeah, that's right. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to the early 2000s, man. Hustle and Flow, man. Iconic movie, legendary, especially in the South, right? So I got two questions. How did the Hustle and Flow opportunity come about, and how did you directly play a part in it?
Okay, basically, me and Craig Brewer, we became friends before the film had ever got picked up. Craig Brewer was an independent filmmaker. And of course, I was one of the independent artists in the city. And we kind of met up through working through Selecto Hits, because that's where a lot of us independent artists, we went to them for distribution. And, me and Craig kind of built a friendship before then. And, we kind of kept in touch with each other, basically. And one day I ended up reaching out to him, and he told me that he had John Singleton that was going to get behind the movie. And John was coming in town to work with 3 6 Mafia, because John had already did work with them on Baby Boy. So he wanted to definitely work with them. But Craig told him that he wanted him to check out something from me. Mm-hmm. But I only had one day to pull this off, one day. So Craig had me to talk to Terrence Howard on the phone. So I talked to him on the phone, which I thought was cool as hell to be able to talk to him. He kind of gave me a rundown on what the character was and all about. And after that, I went and wrote the first song, was Keep Hustling, Keep Flowing. Mm-hmm. It Ain't Over For Me. I wrote that one first. And when they came in the studio the next day, they heard it and they loved it. You know what I'm saying? So while they was talking about how they wanted to definitely use it, I'm excited that, that I was able to get one in, because John Singleton is a legend. Craig was my homie. But John Singleton is a legend, man.
Rest in peace to him, baby.
R.I.P. to that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? We talking about a guy that worked with Ice Cube, Tupac, and basically launched their acting career. So, to be able to work with, I knew the weight of work, being able to get a record on a movie that he had something to do with. So I was excited, man. So while we was in the studio and they was kind of talking about the It Ain't Over song, I started playing my mixtape. I had a mixtape that I was about to get ready to release. And so I was playing that in the background while they was talking. And Whoop That Trick came on, and Get Crunk, Get Buck came on. And when they heard them, they were like, oh, whoa, what's that right there? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what I'm saying? These some songs I got coming up on my upcoming mixtape. And then, they were like, man, hey, can we could use that Get Crunk, Get Buck in the skating ring scene, because it's going to be a skating ring, Crystal Palace scene. That'd be perfect in that scene, because it's gonna be a crowd of people, everybody lit. And they were like, man, Whoop That Trick, man, we really need that. The character, before he get to Keep Hustling, Keep Flowing, we need him to be raw first. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, man, can you write those lyrics to fit the character more? I was like, man, I'm just excited to have the song that they wanted me to do. So
that's right.
It was like crazy that they even wanted to, you know what I'm saying? They heard those out of just me just randomly playing it, you know what I'm saying, while they was talking about getting the other songs. So yeah, that's basically how all it came about, man. It was a major blessing and opportunity, man. So
yes, sir.
Things work out. But I'm gonna say this so other artists know, all of that happened because, like I said, they gave me one day to do it. If I would have lollygagged, if I would have been in a situation where I had to wait on somebody else, man, I would have missed that opportunity. Period.
That's right.
You would have never heard of Whoop That Trick. You would have never heard of anything I did on Hustle and Flow. I would have completely missed that opportunity. So I'm saying that to say, you know what I'm saying, man, hold on, is that my hand?
Yeah, you good. You good.
The whole time I was looking, I was like, what's next to me that with my hand on?
I think that was your finger.
I
didn't know exactly what it was, man, but you all good.
That's too crazy. So as you can see, I'm holding the phone in my hand. But I'm saying that to say the artists out there, when the opportunity presents itself, man, you cannot, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know where it will go. You got to take advantage of it. You can't let somebody else hold you up. And you definitely can't hold yourself up. So, you ever in a situation, and never underestimate, you know what I'm saying, what may be there. Because it could turn out to be something. It could be one of your biggest opportunities. So take advantage of every opportunity that come your way, whether it turned out good or not. Take advantage of it, man. I just want to send that out to all the upcoming artists, man. Yeah, that's my story, and that's been was real.
Man, that's well appreciated, man. Can you quickly elaborate on how you got with the Memphis Grizzlies? Like, like the connection with the Whoop That Trick and how it became like a anthem. You feel me?
Man, to be honest with you, I had nothing to do with that. The fans, I swear to God, the fans, they did that organically, and it started at it was a Clippers game back in 2014 or 15, and they was start some kind of way the chant came out the crowd, and then it just kept growing and growing. Because I remember somebody called me like, "Man, you won't believe they scream whoop that trick at the Grizzly game."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Get the hell!" I couldn't. I'm like, "Man," I kept getting calls like, "Man, do you?" And somebody sent me a clip. I was like, "Hold it, for real." You know what I'm saying? I thought it was gonna come and go. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that was just something that happened at the time, but it kept going and it kept going. And right now, we're talking about right now, in 2022, it's just got bigger than ever. So
yeah, it did.
Shout out to the fans. The people did. I had nothing to do with it.
Wow.
And now, you know, they reach out to me, you know what I'm saying, because of it. But it was all fans that did that. I had nothing to do with it.
Wow. Okay. That make a lot of sense though, man. Look, I got something else to ask you real quick. So I noticed something about you, man, like your image. And what I mean is, from what I see, you have like a clean, solid image. And I'll give you an example. I've never heard anything negative about you. I never, correct me if I'm wrong, I've never heard of you being involved in any beefs with any rappers, right?
No, sir. No, sir.
Also, I see that you kind of like connected with the city of Memphis in different situations, man. How do you be from Memphis and refrain from the negativity being from Memphis?
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do on one end. On another end, I say the way I do it is I try to keep it as real as I can with people. You know, I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. And then I try not to, you know what I'm saying, run with what somebody think. You know what I'm saying? Just if somebody say, such and such say he got a problem with you, and woo, 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 instead of me just running with that and, you know what I'm saying, all right, I'm finna diss him, I actually reach out to the person and talk to them, you know what I'm saying, and find out what's going on. And normally it don't never be anything, and, you know what I'm saying? And then they appreciate the fact that I did reach out to them. So I think it was just simple as that, man, just doing stuff like that, keeping it 100 with people and showing love, and man, and it's been reciprocated, you know, showing love, and the love has been shown back, and staying out of people's beef. I'm gonna tell you what was even harder to do is to be cool with two different opposing sides, and they don't put you in it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I feel
That's
you.
hard to do.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I feel you. So
I'm gonna go here.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. How you doing?
Y'all about to go to a show in a few?
Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to go perform in a little bit. So I'm backstage. In the backstage there, but we good though. We good.
Okay, cool.
I just got a little turned up, and I didn't want all that to be in the audio.
Okay, I appreciate that, man. So, do you have any business ventures outside of music that you're currently working on?
Of course, I've been doing good with my merch right now. You know, my shirts and stuff, and I've been selling a lot of the old product. So right now, there's a lot of merchandise the ventures that I'm into right now. That's the biggest thing outside of the music. Yeah, that's the main thing. That's pretty much the biggest thing.
Okay, so I did a little research, man, and I saw you with some liquor, man. Do you got the liquor?
I had the liquor. I don't have it right now, but I did have the liquor. I was doing some stuff with some guys out of Chicago, and they end up beefing with each other. Ironically, of course, again, I was able to stay out the beef, but it made it caused, you know, it put everything on hold. So yeah, but it did good when it did do good. But you know, internal beef can mess a lot of stuff up, and that's basically what happened with that. Hopefully I'll be getting back into it at some point.
That's real, man. So before we wrap it up, man, do you have any last words, man?
Man, I would say definitely check me out. If you don't know anything about me, go to my website, akmemphis.com. Again, akmemphis.com. Check out my website, and you can kind of get up to speed on what Al Kapone is all about. I love Memphis. I love hip hop. So the OGs of Memphis, man, super love for y'all. The new artists, man, hey, I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of all hip hop, but I'm a fan of what's going on now. Y'all keep doing it, man. It made me feel like a proud papa to see the young generation shining and keeping Memphis, man, you know what I'm saying, as strong and stronger than ever. So
that's right.
Shout out to the new generation. Y'all keep us going. And that's pretty much it, man. Much love. It's Al Kapone, Al Kapeezy. Oh boy, and man, shout out to our Grizzlies, man. Whoop that trick, get them.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. Y'all be good out there, man. Thank you. I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
It's all love, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.